Now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Dun.
Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers are and no run back here, so
hey, we both 5-1, man. I'm trying to hurry this game up. Alright, we live now.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. Nothing
like that.
Field, so he'll throw it away. And see, look at this defense.
Oh yeah, I ain't even show you Tannehill run the other day.
5 games in a row.
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get.
I mean, we fed for square. Oh, I took the wrong play.
Too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
They'll try for the first one.
Let's go.
And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop him for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, they can come. Y'all, you all right?
Anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Walker now on 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no.
You all right, Fry? You all right? Everything good over there? All right.
And it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force
But
turnovers.
y'all playing zone, but it look like y'all playing man. God.
Give it back to their offense. That's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
We play defense too, boy. Yeah.
Field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Here's Walker. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Second down and goal. Tannehill.
Let's go. Let's go. We blood first.
Great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Herbert.
Oh.
And it's Mike Williams. The 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Boy, he look like he running 4-3 out there, don't he? Come on now.
Something special there. Boy, was he moving. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line.
Should have stayed where we was at.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
From the end zone, Tannehill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
From his end zone, Tannehill on third and long. And he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, first and goal.
I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense
hey, yo, chill, yo.
First and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he goes backwards on this
Don't sit no dog.
To the 7. It's a loss of a yard.
Yo, you got Mac playing D tackle, yo. I see it. I see
One of
it.
the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Let's go, hey. We got some dogs too.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Herbert.
Let's go.
Force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked up by Levante David. And the Seahawks
Let's go.
Here just shy of the 30.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Here's Tannehill. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Again, Tannehill. This pass completes to Melton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. Another catch from Melton. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill escaping the pressure right.
Oh, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Woo!
The Seahawks are going to have a first
Yeah, man, save me on that one. I ain't even mean to throw it to him.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few.
It wasn't even coming his way.
Down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Walker.
Come on, fight for it.
But he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all. Down to the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Walker once more. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Off play action, Tannehill.
Oh,
It's going to be incomplete.
Let's give this
They
defense
take
credit now. They let the guys get downfield. When push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Myers' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately...
I mean, not much of a goal line stance if we got some points, but, you know. Y'all ain't break if that's what you're saying.
And I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation,
Every day of the week.
they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win...
Hey, y'all still running. Man, what? Ain't nobody turn around, turn their head. We ain't teach y'all that.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams.
Thank you.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Okay.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And to the right side.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Eckler will score. Touchdown Chargers.
Nice, fellas.
Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point good by Hopkins.
Well, I don't like that.
That is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Keep doing that, boy. They get down there fast, don't they? Jesus.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He's able to find Melton. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Tannehill on 1st down.
Oh.
And he hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yes, they are, man. I can't even lie to you. Yes, they are.
Defensively, they have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And these guys will take over at the 25-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the 1st half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean,
touchdown! Darren Paul Hill, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chargers
6, that's that tight end? Mm-hmm.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Gotta score right here.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's in.
Man, Madden over there, he said, what pocket? Y'all destroyed that.
Stood down in distance.
Talking about a pocket. Stop line.
Opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill is complete to Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
I can go for this.
To use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Tannehill.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with it.
I'll take that one.
Won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long because remember they also lose it down on the grounding call. Here's Tannehill. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it when they can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards.
It's a vet right there.
Shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Huh?
Brandon Gaudin. So the
I got
Chargers
good. I
start the
got
second
good.
half with the lead and
No,
the
no, it's not
football
every
is
time.
underway.
This is just, you know, we just happen to have a
This is
game.
going to be returned from middle
Oh,
of the
come
end
on, why?
zone.
That's what? Why would you come down here and say something to me? Why would you say something to me? Why would you say something to me? You got to go. You got to go. I'm in the middle of a game. You got to go. You got to go. Don, no, don't be close. I don't want to be close right now. Right now, I can't. You come on. You just coming here disrupting my energy. I was having a good game. I was playing good defense. You got to go. Why? You got to go.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs.
I don't even. Don't shut the door, please. God damn it,
And the lead is up to 15 now.
man.
So now the other return teams out
You
there
heard her
still
voice.
trying to duplicate
You heard her
what they
voice.
just saw.
Man,
An attempt to match that return
it be your own
touchdown.
people.
This will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
It be your own people. Hey, B-Man, come on, yo. You see it? Yo, I was having a good game. I was having a good game, bro. No, he seen. He heard. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he heard it.
All of a sudden, it's a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about
I believe so.
magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right.
She did me dirty, bro.
You don't want them getting the ball back with a chance
My
to
own,
extend this lead
the
out.
love of my life.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh, when it rained, it pours. All right.
It's Devin
When it rained, it pours.
picks it.
And that's now a half-dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like you did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh, come on, y'all. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Come on, man. Well, I just knew I had position and everything. Like my guy slowed up.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And going right back to Walker. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Up the middle with Eckler.
They'll take this to the 46.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Returnable for Lockett.
Oh, Lockett, you don't even belong out there. That's the problem.
Yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more.
And my goodness, another interception.
I'm killing myself. I'm killing myself.
And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams.
Come on, y'all.
Herbert, his third interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll find Metcalf, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the ball right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field and downfield.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This I can go for this, right? Just make it, you know, sometimes different languages, you know, make different leagues. Just making sure.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make
Well, don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Boye Mafe. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, man. You better finish your conversation with Z, bro. Don't worry about this. don't you worry about this. Finish your conversation.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down.
So what kind of control do you got over there? You got the turbo button on the XL?
This is kind of the key here.
Because golly.
Work on that clock. See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this.
Oh, wow. Oh my God! Why don't what? Boy, you knocked them out of shoes. The buck. Come on, y'all.
And feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession.
Man.
Turnover.
Yeah.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
I just wish the ball would have jumped a little bit in bounds. That's all.
On 1st down. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Let's go, Metcalf.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. That is taken in by the tight end, Fant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Fudge.
Interception. Derwin James with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
On the option, here's Eckler.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he will have the first.
Dang.
He's tackled at the 12. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Yeah, about to say you had some time, to be honest.
And it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Go for a foul. Go for it, man.
He had just 1
Foul. We in that do or die stage, man. Do what you do. Go for it, bro.
Yeah, should not stop them at all.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game.
Oh, yeah, ref treating me.
So the officials and folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14.
Makes the score.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Now Tannehill.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Fan.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Tannehill.
Flushed out right. And it It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
On second down, it's Walker. And some room to run now. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Tannehill to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple of points in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
I hear that.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing Tannehill.
Yeah.
Pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Joey Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Bulldozes past him, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Tannehill. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets it all.
Man, my wife ain't getting none tonight, boy. Good game. She ain't getting none tonight, boy. I tell you that.
This was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went
Nah, man. You better send her something for her birthday and Christmas, boy, because I ain't getting, she ain't getting it from me. All right, bro. Good game, bro. I got, man.
So for the Chargers, they remain